Hey guys, welcome back to the Miskatonic Game Club, and today we will be playing Necrobarista, the Final Pour. A game about helping your clients get some good coffee and move on with their unfinished business. So yeah, this is just one of those games that got recommended to me because it seemed to match my style, or at least that's what my friends said. Closed eyeball. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to click there. They thought of the faraway grave on the plain. They thought of the comrade who would not come again. They lifted their glasses and sadly they said, We drink to the name of the mate who is dead. Henry Larson. It's too bloody damp down here. Okay, where is down here? I know we're underground, but I don't suppose there are any windows we could open. Getting some fresh air circulating. There's a dumpster on top of it. Why don't we just move the dumpster? Can we hurry this up? Calm your farm, old man. You're well aware it takes a while to get set up. Calm your farm. I don't think I've ever heard that expression before. I don't appreciate your tone. Can we turn some lights on? Ashley, would you mind? Oh. Well, this is something. You're more organized than last time, I see. Practice makes perfect. That is how it works. Great. Now, Jay, I found you a chair. That's not a chair, but surely it's not legal, yeah? Maddie wasn't clear on that. Yes, the council kind of found it confronting. For good reason, I suppose. Because it utterly upsets the natural order. It's not just bureaucracy. Don't give her all the credit. Is this related to her gambling for time? Gambling for time? Hold on. Do they mean that literally? What happens if something goes wrong? Or Or try again after you fail, for that matter. Yeah, so screw up once, you're done. Extremely cool. That's what I call it. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. So we can call it what it really is. Necromancy. From your hazy memories, a certain word calls out to you. Necromancy. Death. The fragment of a memory stays with you. Piece together the past, remember what transpired, and never forget. You are scattered, practice, bureaucracy, shelves, bound, cinders. I am what? Am I dead? Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. I wasn't expecting a first-person game. Press and hold to inspect a memory. Maddie's rules. Welcome both the living and the dead. Patrons will be served in the order they arrived. Don't ask who's alive, it's rude. If someone wants to know, they'll tell you. The dead have 24 hours to spend with the premise before moving on. Strictly enforced. No, we don't have Wi-Fi. Broken items and other anomalies to the staff. We can't clean up your broken glass or spatial rift if we don't know about it. Don't feed the Adelians. Huh? They can't eat, and offering them food just reminds them of that cruel fact. Alright. Hold on a sec. I think I'm gonna swap to a controller. Part 1. Year 3053? Excerpts from online reviews. Pretty unremarkable coffee. Barista speaks Chinese, but exclusively uses it to mock people to their faces. I am overly self-conscious about my top hat now. Well, I suppose that's one way to use multilingual feet. Observed little girl running around the cafe with knife unsupervised. Came down with a deep sense of ennui after visiting. Was rudely told to stop being a big dweebus after complaining about burnt-tasting coffee. Stop being a big dweebus. Oh, I wish I could get away with that. This coffee's some of the best I ever had. 5 stars. Disclosure, I have no taste buds. Hi. You alright? You can see me? Clear as day, yeah. What can I get you? I've been walking around for hours. I don't even know how I got here. I think you'll find it was via the front door. Ah, okay. Right. Where am I? This dearly departed is the terminal. Carleton's finest. Departed? Yep. They say our coffee's to die for. I don't really know how to go about this. Just ask me anything, man. You're not the first dead guy to drop in, and I'm sure you won't be the last. Inspect key ward. This guy has the look of someone who's been through a lot. Why does everyone else ask? Generally they ask, what does everyone else ask? Ah, shit. And they always say that too. And then there's this embarrassed silence. Natalie is normally the one to enjoy peace and quiet, but silences are just awkward. Do you make a habit of bullying everyone who comes through, or just the pitiful ones? It's almost exclusively the latter. Well, I suppose that's consistent. Always felt like people saw me as a pitiful guy. Sorry, I was just kidding there. Boss hated me, family hated me, work sucked. Now, that's it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Hey now, come on. Mate, pull it together! Number 1, no breakdowns in the cafe, please. I promise, man, you are okay. I know how it is. No, I don't know if you read the rules outside, but... God, I did. Yes, can't even get that right. In that case, you'll have also read you have 24 hours left before you gotta move on to the next place. And I don't think you want to spend them having one big, long, extended panic attack. 24 hours? Ah, shit. What I'm saying is, everything's okay. Just take some deep breaths. We'll get you sorted out. Cafe's empty. It's not like I've got anything else going on. Don't worry about it. You're not. Promise. It's got some cool history. Okay. So far, I think that she's doing a pretty good job. Because she's not letting him dwell. She's being firm about the rules. All in all, I wish someone had been around to explain this sort of thing to me. So the first time I came here was about 4 years ago. That's why you should never, ever serve a martini to a dead biker, even if he specifically asks for one. Okay, what's the rest of that story? I want to hear the rest of that story. Out of all the possible ways to react to that, that's one I certainly didn't expect. Yep. No point seeking eternal vengeance if you're gonna have to leave in a few hours anyway. Kind of strips it of meaning. There's no way to tell whether you'll ever even care once you cross over. That is true. But then again, maybe I'm just being a buzzkill. Shouldn't go around policing people's reaction to things. I'm still wrapping my head around all this. Death, that is. Well, that's fair. Death is a big, big thing. Feels weird to say, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the word. Yep. Sadly, that is true. It's mostly sickness, or old age, or lawnmower accidents. It's true, those things are lethal. But really, loads of lawnmowers are possessed by evil spirits. I knew it! Alright, hold on just a moment. You can't drop that and move on. Possessed lawnmowers? Anything with spinning braids attracts them. Garden equipment, blenders, power saws, and garbage disposals. That is true. We have spent decades arming our machines with blades. Gotta do at least 1 or 2 exorcisms a month on the coffee grinder. Usually I only have to go through like 1 or 2 every 2 months. That's wild. So I know I'm breaking the rules again, but how many people in here are dead? Yeah. It's a cafe for dead people. Does that mean it's everyone? Or are some of these people really just into ghost cafes? Well, right now there's nobody else in here. Oh, wait, there's one person over there. A little column A, a little column B. Plenty of mortals come through. But this is one of the only crossing points in the country, so we get a lot of your type. That's why the rent is so high. Landlords, the original rent seekers. Because those vampires... Wait, are we talking real vampires? No! Like boomers, landlord class. Ah. Same thing, I guess. Well, I wasn't gonna say it. How can you tell? Once you've worked here for a while, you get a sort of sixth sense for this kind of thing. Gotcha. Speaking of sixth senses, I've got one for trouble. Having 2 sixth senses isn't that unusual. Hello, Ashley. I assume you must be trouble. Ashley adopted the cafe staff a couple of years back, in the same way that a puppy adopts a squeaky toy. She was the kind of ferociously smart kid who absorbed information like a sponge, but only used it to cause trouble. has always fancied herself a genius since that day Maddie invited her to become a spunky sidekick. She was mostly right about that one. Alright, I know that look. Spit it out. Cut the crap, kid. What are you after? I'm busy with a customer. I'm not really needing any attention. Bro, she's using you as a shield to pull the plug on any project. I need an extra pair of hands, and none of my ashlings are around to help. Don't you have any clamps? Yep. Sad but true. They're all being used for very important things. They were not. I'm busy. Hey, I could probably... Oh, that was one long please. Ashley, come on, you've got less work. I'm not gonna get anything done if I have to keep going upstairs to find the screwdrivers you misplaced. Why is screwdrivers a keyword? Trying to improvise a screwdriver is a very good way to end up with strict schools. Use the right true for the job. Where were you during the mech war? But, hey, no dice. What about Jay? He can help me. But what about... He's emptying the dishwasher. Sound familiar? It should, because I told you to do it an hour ago. Oh. It's really no trouble. Oh, why don't I take this guy? He's only busy with being dead. Hey, being dead is a full-time occupation. I'm sure he would rather relax than be bossed around. Also, manners. We've talked about this. You sure? I can just send her back upstairs. I just sit around and be a pain otherwise. Come on, peon. Follow our hierarchy. Peons are one level below assistant and one level above minion. I was always curious about the difference between a minion and a peon. You know, I reckon this place needs more plants. Jesus Christ, Che! You're gonna give me a heart attack. Excruciatingly so. What's going on? Nothing important. Yeah, that's a face that says nothing important. Just my resting bitch face. Your facial expression is reminding me of the time you tried to fistfight a cosplayer. Bad things happen when play suddenly becomes serious business. Speaking as someone who's been to an anime convention, hell yeah, I can get real serious. Demanding satisfaction after I refused to put 15 shots in his coffee. Weirdly Pacific. What's it look like? It looks like you got threatened with 1,000-fold Nippon steel. It's a precious memory, so I remember it very clearly. A mix of deep disgust. People with high disgust sensitivity seldom do well in a kitchen environment. Somehow, Maddie manages. A whole bunch of derision and a teeny pitch of pity. Yep. What a mood. It really is. I'm actually fine, or let's not talk about it fine. The second one. At least she's honest. Can I grab that tea towel? My hands are wet. Oh, yeah, here you go. I'm pretty sure I told Ashley to empty the dishwasher earlier. Nah, thing's busted. Door latch won't close, might call the repairman. Ashley shouldn't wash them by hand anyway. Her arm would corrode, so I did it. Not a problem. Yeah, fair enough. It'll need a repair unless you want to let Ashley at it. Repair. Some people remain subtly defiant in the face of planned adolescence. Replacements are for quitters. Darn tootin'! I haven't replaced my grimoire in 500 years! But our landline stopped working last week. We have a landline? Landlines exist in the year 3053? An inelegant tool for a less civilized age. Only works when you pay the bill, though. I don't know if it'll be cheaper to get it repaired, or just buy a new one and give Ashley the old one for parts. Costs are pretty close, all things considered. You'll work yourself into an early grave. Hey, you spent 50 years digging holes. If you want to see a live Earth, you become a globetrotter, or you can pick up a shovel. Old man. 170-ish. I fail to see the inaccuracy. It was during a literal gold rush. The only gold I'm interested in is brown gold. Coffee. Yes, that is the proper thing. But yeah. But I think we need to put in order for more kitchenware soon. Ugh. Yeah, another thing that costs money. We're beginning to run out of cutlery, though. Summary Offenses Act 1980, Section 11C. A person must not, without reasonable excuse, proof of which lies on the person, have in his custody a knife in a public place or school. It keeps disappearing, and I'm not sure where. I don't know how long it'll be before we can get more. Yeah, that is a problem, all right. I don't think the importer is part of a cartel. They're quite nice. I've seen photos of their kids. You ever spoken to them? They're obviously criminals with the prices they charge. The worst kinds of criminals are the ones who operate within the bounds of legality. Wholesale my arse. The beans are good, man. Yeah. That is the catch-22. Yep, that's the sentiment of anyone who owns a small business before too long. The shitty Council of Death and the doubly shitty time debt we owe them are the last things I want to think about right now. You had a lot of responsibility dropped on you in a very short period of time. He's been saddled with a great responsibility. She's still waiting for the great power that's supposed to come with it. Yeah, if you don't get the power up front, it's not coming. I gotta warn you right there, kids. Things are already falling apart. Yeah, which is the worst time to need to fix them. Hold on, who was that with the white hair in the background? The council's always on my mind. I can't escape them. I don't need you preaching at me. Oh, right, it was the apron tails I was seeing before. I'd better go rescue them then. Well, all right. A big ol' steak knife to it. And make them fight each other. Robo battle. You're not gonna put one on this little guy. So we'll be able to send it to the producers. Producers have a real thirst for schlock. And my coffee! Are you sure? Who even gave you that? Is the world beginning to vibrate? Maybe it's a good thing that your coffee runneth empty. How many shots did you put in there? Too many! I mean, did anyone ask Icarus how many shots of espresso he had? I don't think espresso was invented yet. Yeah, I'm reading a book about Icarus. Imagine being daedalus and watching your son die doing the exact same thing you told him not to. That would truly be heartbreaking. I have a headache. I think you might want to read a little bit more about Icarus. There's a twist ending to that one. I am holding a knife, Kishan! No spoilers! spoilers, promise! Alright, Jay, just say hi. Try not to get a knife slung at you this time. You got this. Hey, kids! Ah! Intruder! So much for not getting a knife thrown at him. No, you missed. Damn it. But, wait, you threw that on purpose? Extremely on purpose. I'm fine, by the way. Oh, it's just you. Would it have been worse if it was someone else? Probably. Unless they were an actual spy come to steal my robot designs. You never know who might be watching. I can see why they said that this was up my alley. Then it would have been good. Only to a certain extent. Hey, I think I'm crashing. Is she okay? Did I kill her? She'll wake up in about 15 minutes with no ill effects. But you probably shouldn't give her any more coffee. She turns into a real goblin. Not confused with the days when she's just a regular gremlin. She told me that it would make her immeasurably powerful. She's not wrong. But you know, great power, great responsibility, yada yada yada. She's 13. Kid's got plenty of energy already. Maybe not the greatest sense of responsibility. It's true, responsibility doesn't really become a factor in your brain until you're like 16 at the earliest. Yeah, I didn't even know how I ended up sitting here attaching knives to robots. She's very convincing. Ashley's persuasiveness is a mystery. Clearly, it can't be logic, eloquence, or charisma. That causes people to do her bidding. Is it her illithid powers? She basically lives here. Her parents would kill me if they found out she nearly killed me. Pretty good blind throw, though. Always makes me proud in the weirdest ways. She did, but the best definitely wasn't me. Maddie's pretty deadly with knives. Loves her flashy tricks. Bad habit, probably. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm being very rude. My name is Che. I used to own this place. How I sort of sit around and cause trouble, and sometimes have knives thrown at me. And I died today. Whoa. This was lot to get into. I think I'm gonna have to call it here, but I really want to continue. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Seeing those numbers go up lets me know whether or not this is a series worth pursuing for the channel. And I will see all of you